Welcome to Leahd TV, where we kiki about reality TV. If you love TV and want to joke and laugh about all the drama you see, hit that subscribe button, baby, and get comfy. Welcome. My name is Leah. I will be doing these Married at First Sight reviews right after the show finishes every week. And hey, so if you're a fan, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now because I know y'all be up like after it go off, like, well, damn, what do I do now? You could come watch me on this live, talk crazy and kiki. Okay, first off, Married at First Sight, y'all play all day. Why the hell was this episode 3 hours? What? That was too long. I was ready for y'all at 10:05. I'm thinking, they gonna be off by that time. Woo woo woo. Baby, it was another hour. But I'll forgive y'all because at least we got to see one wedding. They normally don't do that. They normally draw it out, child. But we did get to see one wedding. So let's start. Where do I begin? Okay. So all right. We see John. Okay. John and Lindsay, they were actually the first couple to actually get married, and they got married this episode. So we see John. He's telling his friends and family that he's actually getting married in 2 weeks. So exciting. So everybody's fake happy and whatnot. And he's like, hey, everybody call me Mark the Shark, period. So that's your name for the rest of the season, Mark the Shark. That's what I'm gonna call you. So he says that, he's determined for these experts to give him a wife that's going to stress him out because, baby, Lindsay is a handful and a half, hon. So he was just determined. He came once, he came back twice, babe. I don't know why, but I guess. He says that he is Mark the Shark and he's ready to have some baby sharks. Do, period. That's what he ready to do. Mommy shark, daddy shark, baby shark. That's what he ready for. Mark says that he's a cat man, basically. It's a cat ladies, he's a cat man. He got 3 cats, child. Huh. Okay. Huh. And I'm not talking about the good cat, okay? He got 3 cats that just walk around his home and whatnot. Not the other kind of cat. Get your mind out the gutter. So his friends thinks that he's going to just care too much and just be, you know, not ready for this marriage. But they ain't say that. But moving on, we're going to talk a little bit about Lindsay. So, Lindsay told her dad and brother that she was getting married. She brought some bubbles and whatnot because y'all know that's what Lindsay is very, she gives personality every day, all day. She brought out the bumbles. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of bubbles. So, okay. So they start playing with the bubbles and whatnot. And we find out that she's the wild card. Okay. She says that she's the wild card, but she likes rules. Okay. Make it make sense. That don't make no sense, but okay. But she also said, that's what makes me me. Because I'm a wild card, but I don't really follow I mean, I do follow the rules, but I don't, but I do. Child Lindsay, you don't know. Anyway, um, her ex, who she was with for some years, actually calls off the wedding 5 days before. I think you have to be a special type of person to be in a relationship with Lindsay. Lindsay, now don't get me wrong, I like her, okay? She's funny to me. But I feel like if I was Lindsay's friend, I would have to take her in doses. I couldn't spend all day with Lindsay. Lindsay is a lot, but that's not a bad thing. She's just a lot. I will have to take her in doses. Just a little bit. Okay, girl, I see you from 1 to 2 on Friday. Baby, that hour is all I got. I can't do no more. Because she's just like a big ball of energy. So, at first her brother was like, are you sure they found somebody for you? Yes, bro, they really did. We did find out that she has a strained relationship with her mother, which I thought might work as far as her being with John, because John really is the caregiver for his mother. So with Lindsay not having a relationship with her mom, maybe his mom could help, with that. I don't know. She's also a nurse. I think his mom, I ain't gonna say what I think his mom is in the nursing home for, but I have a inkling what I think she might be in there for. But I ain't gonna say all that because I don't know yet, and I'm sure we'll find out throughout the season. So yeah, it was, I think they might, if he can deal with her personality, they'll be okay. I'll say okay, but we'll see. Okay, because the experts play all day. Speaking of playing, let's move on to Katina. Oh my God. So it ain't even a oh my God for Katina. It's a oh my God for Olajuwon, whatever his name is, child. So Katina told her friends that she's getting married in 2 weeks. I was just thinking, poor Katina. Look at this pretty girl just about to just be stressed. Cortisone levels up because this man is about to get on your nerves. He gets on my nerves right now, and they're not even together yet. Every time I see him, I feel like I'm sitting on a nail. It's very uncomfortable to me. I don't like the things that come out his mouth. He doesn't sound like a husband. But let me not drag him just yet. Let me stay with Katina, okay? So, all right, so Chelsea, hold on. So, Katina said that her friends are tired of hearing about her awful dating stories, and I'm just thinking in my head like, just wait till they hear about this awful marriage, babe, because that's what this is about to be. Katina's a party girl, okay? When now y'all seen what happened with Vodka on season 12. We seen what party girls can do up in the marriage, all right? The two don't mix, expert, but y'all want to play in everybody's face all day. So I'm gonna let y'all play. We find out Katina's a party girl. She was cheated on multiple times. I want y'all to remember everything I'm saying. Multiple times, okay? So trust might be a thing with her. So they match her with an ex cheater, okay? That's what they do. Um, Also, Katina doesn't come from like a two-family home. She says she kind of just been winging it as far as what relationship should be and whatnot. So this is the young lady they felt like was ready for marriage. Okay, and then we're gonna go to, I'm gonna try to say his name right. Olajuwon. I think that's how you say it. If I can't pronounce it fully, I'll just say oh. So he is the ex Playboy. Um, He wanted to put cheese on some raw hamburgers. Did y'all see how raw the hamburgers was on the grill? He was like, "Are they ready?" No, they're not ready yet, sir. I know that, and I ain't never grilled a day in my life. His dad or whoever was like, "Man, you don't know nothing, young buck. You should know how to grill. You 30 years old." Well, not necessarily, but I know when meat is raw, hun. And he was just, okay. Let me hold on. So he wouldn't tell women his real name. When he was in college, he was like, I would tell the guys my name was Olajuwon and whatnot. And then I would tell the girls that my name was Isaac. Why would you do some weirdo stuff like that? What is that to do? That's some real Playboy things to do. So, okay. Sounds about right. It's right on my agenda of who I think he is. Um, mm. So, oh, also I wanted to say, if you've had a one nighty, okay, one night stand with someone named Isaac, and this dude looks familiar to you, but his name was Olajuwon, okay, and you was like, that can't be him, baby, it's him. He lied and said his name was Isaac. That's him. Anyway, his mom and dad wasn't married. So basically he's winging it as well as far as what he thinks will take to withstand a relationship, marriage, long term. He out here just winging it. You winging it, bitch, winging it. So, He's sitting at the table telling everybody, he getting married in 2 weeks and whatnot. And he gonna say, every man is as great as the woman beside him. At this point, he just say whatever. He just say whatever he thinks we want to hear. He's really Zach 3.0. If you he's just not as good as hiding it, but he's a playboy. He's too young to be married. He's immature. He wants a wife that's gonna cook 3 meals a day, I guess. He's like, if she don't cook, that's a non-negotiable. That's a non-negotiable. Baby, we're millennials, okay? We ain't cooking 3 meals a day, period. I don't know nobody who do. I was born in 92. These people are around my age. Baby, what? What? Three? Who's cooking all that time? Okay, so he wants a traditional woman. Then I'm gonna traditionally not work. Okay, I'm just gonna be at home waiting, just preparing your meals. You want a chef, okay? You want a chef, and you want probably a housekeeper. I didn't understand what he was saying. Everybody at the table was looking at him like, "Damn, he sounds stupid." You want someone who cooks all the time and it's non-negotiable. Like y'all can't go out for lunch every now and then. I don't know who told him maybe this is what a wife is supposed to be, but he's very off, very lost. He needs to go to therapy. He's not ready for marriage. Baby, fix it. Okay. That's why I say poor Katina. Cause Elijah on, whatever, however you say his name, baby is about to play in your face all day. Anyway. Moving on, let's talk about Noi. I think I wrote something about her. Yeah, Noi, right? So she told her friends that she was getting married in 2 weeks. Um, she says that she has traveled around the world, and she has traveled everywhere, honey, for love. Period. Why? I don't know, because there's the internet and there's plenty of people to meet, but she has changed multiple cities, sounds like, to find the one. Okay. Her parents are still together. They were refugees. She wants legacy. Pay attention to these words now. Legacy, safe place. Okay. Sounds like she wants stability. So, you know what the experts do? They match her with someone with no job, which brings us to Steve, no jobs. Hey, Monique, you said, sir, how have you been eating for the for the last 10 years of adulthood? Keep doing that. Period. How you been getting your meals? I'm sure you figured it out. So keep figuring it out. Nobody's gonna be in the kitchen all day unless you don't have to work. And even then, I'm still not gonna be in the kitchen all day. Are you crazy? I'm going out to brunch. I'm going out to lunch, and I might go out to dinner. I'm not gonna be in here all day. Oof, I just know he's gonna be some drama, Monique. I just know. I can't wait to see it. So Steve, no jobs, showing up to tell his family, it's that time. He getting married in 2 weeks and whatnot. So he's 38. Wow. Okay, he's that old. I'm a give him a little leeway because he ain't got no job and it really irritates the back of my neck. But he's 38. Okay, he said the pandemic ended his job, so he just went on a road trip, which I guess he had a little bit of money saved up, but that costs money to go on a road trip around the country. So, how much money really do you have saved now? So, he went on this road trip, I guess, to get away, and he just got back, and now he's ready for a wife. Sounds stupid, right? Yeah, it is. So, he worked in software sales. Yeah, he's telling his family, I'm getting married. He has a big family. Mom and dad are still together, so that's good. All I know is Steve, no jobs, better get a job in about a week or two. Because his sister was like, I think she's gonna probably want you to work. You think? Please, somebody say something, because y'all acting like y'all don't know that he ain't got no job. I'm gonna need some woman I need some feminine energy to tell him that don't a woman want you coming to them as their husband with no job. We look for stability, hon. What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you lost? You shouldn't be at the altar. Oh, so all I know is Steve better get a job. So they end the segment, with his sister telling him that. And I'm just worried for Noi. I mean, I like Noi. Noi says she like to dress up, get turned up, whatever. She got different personalities that she like to show. So hopefully he can get his stuff together and then we can stop calling him Steve No Jobs and child, maybe he could be Steve Jobs one day. You never know. Moving on to Jasmina and her pretty self. She's telling family that she's about to be married in 2 weeks. And she opened this statement by saying, "Would you guys like to come to my wedding?" Her mama's mouth was like, What you mean? They picked you? She was like, "Yeah, I'm getting married in 2 weeks." I was like, "Oh, child. Maybe you should have said, they found somebody because everybody was looking dumbfounded." Um, She says that her past relationships, dudes have had babies on her, cheated on her, wanted to go back to the whole life and whatnot. Sounds about right for the men around our age. Um, one of nine. She's one of nine children. So she has a big, big family. We did find out that her biological mom walked out on her. Wow. And her stepmom actually took custody of her when her dad moved back to Jamaica. I was like, wow, that's an interesting story. So, like, you kind of found a mom or got like a bonus mom and she just rocked out with you. I liked her mom too. Her mom was real. Her mom was like, you know what, I'm worried for you. And I want you to just be aware of what could be going on right now. So I did like her mom. So pretty Jasmina, she's gonna be with Michael, okay? So Michael is telling his sisters that he's going to be married soon. We found out that he lost his mom, his brother, and his dad. So it is a lot of loss in his family. I was sad to hear that. But it did make sense as to why his sisters are such a big part of his life. Because, it's mainly just him and his siblings now. Um, his sisters were very excited that he's getting married. Michael seems ready to me. He seems very aware of the things that he needs to work on. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna work on this. I do this, but I'm gonna work on it. Like he just seems very much ready to compromise because that's one thing he was worried about. But I feel like if he's paying attention to the things that he needs to change, maybe he can change those things, and just work on them while he's in this relationship. Yeah, so his siblings seem cool. They weren't like overbearing or like who this girl? Like I mean, they seem cool to me. I really liked his sisters. They were happy for him, all that good stuff. So, moving on, let's talk about Alyssa. Alyssa, I just don't know. Okay, I just don't know about her yet. I just all I get from her is I love dogs and I love cats and I love all the animals. That's all I get from her, and I don't get much from Chris, her husband. So this might be a match because I get snooze fest and I get boredom from both of them. So Alyssa is telling her friends, I'm getting married. They seem very much confused. They're like, married to who? Us? Like, girl, you don't know where you at. You on a show called Married at First Sight. I just come with her friends. Um, she said that her ex told her, "Don't make dinner. We're breaking up." Wow, he was a savage, classy, bougie, and ratchet. He told her, "Don't make dinner, but babe, we're done." Can you imagine? I would have set everything up in there on fire. Fire and desire tonight. So her mom, who was very pleasant, she was just like, if this is what you want to do and this makes you happy, then I'm all for it. I liked her, but mom, give her the real because, child, she might be okay because her and her husband ain't giving much personality. So they might be okay. Speaking of her husband, let's move on to Chris. He is a serial monogamous man. Are you serious? What? Okay. So he tells his mom, whole time his mom is like, why we here? She thinking they filming a reality, not a reality, real estate show. And he was like, no, we're here for Married at First Sight. And he's like, yeah, I'm getting married in 2 weeks. She's like, are you crazy? Period. Is he, mom? That's what I'm wondering the same thing. So we find out that he likes to play disc golf. All we know about these two people, Alyssa and Chris, is they like to play. They have hobbies basically. She loves animals. She rides horses. Chris likes to throw that frisbee and not have sex with more than one person at a time. And, that's what we get from them. I don't get much. Don't get much. So I didn't write a lot on them. Yeah, I said Chris doesn't date. He doesn't date. So when he was in the field, he would get with one person, stay with them 2 years. Get with another person, stay with them a year. Get with another person, stay with them 2.5 years. He never really dated to find out what he likes. And his mom was like, well, you probably should because that's how you find out what you don't like, period. But he didn't want to hear that. He's ready to find a wife. Child. These people get on my nerves. Um, let's move on to what did Lindsay? Lindsay, she said that all the women met up, right? The women met up, the men met up. It was time to meet. It's the mean game. So Lindsay introduced herself. She says, I'm Lindsay with an E and without the drug problem. Are you sure? Are you sure, ma'am? She said, I guess she was referring to Lindsay Lohan. Baby, don't do Lindsay. You don't know her. I used to rock with Lindsay back in Disney Channel days, but not no more. So the guys, they were sitting around talking and they was just worried if the ladies was gonna like them or whatnot. And y'all should be worried because not all of y'all are that cute. Really, I don't really see too much eye candy on there for real. As far as the men, I mean, but it's rare that I do. Um, the ladies start talking about their moms and Lindsay starts to get emotional because we know that she doesn't have a relationship with her mom. When we learned that, it really made me think of Kenya from Atlanta Housewives because it's just like I don't understand moms who don't talk to their kids. It's very bizarre to me. Like you literally carried this human for 9 months, probably watched them grow up, and now you're just like, I don't care if they're alive or dead. I'm just not gonna talk to them anymore. Like, I feel like that's a mental disorder, maybe. Maybe they should get that checked out. I could never. There's no way. All my kids, I don't care what they do. Okay. I mean, I care. I don't want them murdering people. I ain't gonna care. It's gonna take a lot for me not to talk to my children, period. And I ain't got children. I have one child, but I'm just saying. Let me stop getting off topic. So, Alondra Juan, whatever, talks about his whole days, and he's probably still active doing the HOE stuff, but he's giving very much forehead and receiving hairline. So I feels like he's just ready to get married because he sees that his hairline is going back. So maybe he feels like I'm getting closer to 30, so maybe I should just go ahead and stop being out here hoeing and just go ahead and settle down and tell these people what I think they want to hear. Because if he's ready for marriage, babe, my 8-year-old son is ready for marriage as well. Okay, same thing. Um, he keeps saying what he thinks everybody wants to hear. Anyway, Mark the Shark is talking to the guys and he's like, after 6 months, I'm ready to move in. Like, I'm ready. I'm like, come on, get your bag. I'm not coming over there. You gotta. Mark, that's why you single. After 6 months, I'm not moving in with nobody. What are you talking about? Six to 8 months? No. These people rush. I see why a lot of them are single. And it's a no for me, dog. So Lindsay and Alyssa aren't really vibing because because Lindsay made a joke. Y'all, this was funny to me. Lindsay said, I hope my guy doesn't have a small dog. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm gonna kick that thing. I'm gonna punt it like a football. She said something to that extent that she was gonna kick the hell out of a little ass dog. I didn't know why she said it, but baby, it was comedy for me. I don't know. I like dark humor. So Alyssa got so mad. Alyssa was like, I'm not gonna deal with this. I couldn't imagine. Why would she say such a thing about an animal? Alyssa love animals. Why, child? I don't know. I don't understand when people like animals more than people. Like what? I have a pet too, but people are people. So I feel like Alyssa is that type of person. Like, did she say she was gonna punt a dog like a football? Yes, it was a joke. She really wouldn't punt a dog, but it was funny to me. Anyway, Lindsay goes to try on dresses because y'all know she the first bride up. Period. Her dad was smiling at her at the store. I was like, "Oh, Lindsay's dad is adorable. I'm glad he at least is in her life because her mom is tripping. Sound like." Mark the Shark, he was sharp as a tack. Sharp, okay? Trying on them tuxedos. So far, I like his tuxedo the most. Out of this episode, we didn't see all the guys try on. But he definitely looks dapper in his tux. Um, Michael, he picking out his tuxedo. And he picked like this burgundy, ashy colored tux. I didn't like it for him. Now, do it matter because I'm not his wife? I'm just a viewer? No, it doesn't. But I didn't like it for him. I wanted him, it was a blue tux hanging up. He would have looked so good in that royal blue, baby. Shut it down. I just wanted him to put the blue on because his skin is so dark and regal as it is. Just put on the blue. Just pop. Just do something for him. Nah, he wanted to put on the ashy auburn. I didn't even know what color it was. I was like, oh, Michael. He was like, yeah, I look rich in this. I'm sure. Okay. Um, Jasmina, she's gonna look good in anything. She's tall, she's statuesque. I guess that's the word. She's just pretty. So she tried on two dresses. I liked them both, but that second dress, the one that she actually picked, baby, it was everything. It was plain up top. That's what it needed to be. It was plain up top, and then at the bottom, it just gave everything right at the bottom, which it needed to be because her face is so pretty. You don't need to draw attention away from the face. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic, but I really liked her wedding dress. So, let me see. Lindsay. Okay, so now, mind you, I'm starting off every scene with Lindsay, honey, because she's turned up. She's good TV. Now they at the Bachelorette Party, okay? It was a dark and stormy night. So they at the Bachelorette Party, and Lindsay told the ladies, Boston is small, okay? I might have had one of y'all men. I don't know what's up with Lindsay, but Lindsay is funny to me, babe. I get her. I get her. And the ladies were all looking like, yeah, it was a joke. Y'all need to relax. She's about to be Vodka 2.0. Y'all know Vodka? Yes, from season 12. She's about to be her in a millisecond. So she doesn't have no filter. Like Vodka had a filter, but Lindsay don't give a damn. Period. O said, here he go, child. He's at his bachelorette party, so he's surrounded by strippers. Okay, this Negro is gonna say, I'm in my habitat now. This is where I belong, right up in between this stripper legs. I'm in my habitat. Ew. Okay, ew. His legs was around the stripper head, child. One hand on frontal. It was just a lot going on. I was like, well, damn. Okay, what? It's a lot going on. Whole time while he doing all this freak nasty stuff, like he had Freaknik in '96. Katina is talking to the ladies about, I've never used a sex toy, and I don't want to be freaky. Meanwhile, her husband bumping and grinding like he genuine in a rodeo video. I just was like, whoa, like what a match. But y'all will see in a couple episodes. Um, child. Noi was twerking them cheeks, baby. Y'all know little Noi, yes. She was clapping. She was having fun. She was doing her thing. I liked her. She didn't do too much, but she definitely had fun. She wasn't sitting there bougie with her nose up. Lindsay has a girl crush on Jasmina. Did y'all notice how many times she said Jasmina was pretty? Lindsay was like, she's gorgeous. I mean, her husband should be so happy to have her. I mean, do you see her? Jesus Christ, she's gorgeous. Like, I was like, okay, Lindsay, you ready to risk it all, ain't it, child? Calm down. Settle down just a tad. So Lindsay said that she can't remember Ashley. I think that's her name. Wait. I can't remember her either. Oh, Alyssa, child, and call the girl Ashley. She can't remember Alyssa either. You know why? Because she gives snooze fest and she gives dog. Okay, cat dog. I rescue animals. Cat dog. That's all she give, huh? Nickelodeon. That's it. I can barely remember. So I guess Alyssa's been giving her the cold shoulder because literally Lindsay went through everybody like, oh, Jasmina's beautiful. Um, what's the other one? Noise. She's so much fun. She's so cute. But I can't remember the other one. I don't know the shade of it all, child. So Lindsay said, I'm here for an emergency contact, period. I'm getting married because I can't put my mama on my medical record. So I'm going to go ahead and get a husband so he could be on my emergency contact. Period, Lindsay. You can't let all that gushy stuff. Oh, I just want a husband. No, no, no. We need that emergency contact about you. Period. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Yeah, so Lindsay's hilarious. Moving on. Did y'all see how they had the decorations for the wedding this episode? I was like, okay. Married at first sight, y'all giving a little bit more than y'all have given in the past. I like how it was by the water. I like when stuff is by the water. So I did like that. I like the white flowers. They set up Mark and Lindsay's wedding really nice. It was really pretty. I don't know if everybody's will be set up like that, but that was nice. Um, Let me see. Mark the shark. He looked cute coming down the aisle. He did. Not cute in the in that way, but cute like how like a fat kid would have some cake or something and they just happy to have a cake. That's how he looked. I was like, oh, Mark, look at you coming down the aisle getting married. That's how I felt when I was looking at Mark. Like, okay, Mark the shark. And of course, Lindsay's on her way. Okay, this is when it gets funny. So she's drinking a Coke, standing outside, how I be standing outside the club after I'm leaving. So now I got to urinate. Okay, y'all done been outside the club after a drunk night. Don't do that. And you got to find somewhere to pop a squat. Yeah, that's how she was standing like, oh, it's time to get married. Like she was just ready. After she finished with her Coke, she was going to lift that dress up, pop a squat behind a car. I didn't know what was happening. But that's how she was standing. Like she just left the club. The titties was falling out the dress. Cause how? I don't know. I think she took it off because she wanted to show us her boobs. Cause she has done it before. She burped real loud and nasty. It sounded wet. I was like, oh, this is a preview to what their marriage might be. Wet and nasty, okay? It was so nasty. I felt like they heard it over there where Mark was standing. Like, it was real loud. I was like, damn, Lindsay. So Lindsay is like, my husband needs. Wait, hold on. She's like, my husband needs to know that he's getting the best of the best. I was like, Lindsay, if you don't take your drunk tail on. She's giving champagne mommy, not champagne poppy, champagne mommy, okay? So, it's time to come down the aisle, hun. Mark was cheesing ear to ear once he seen Lindsay. Lindsay was coming down the aisle, cheesing as well. I was like, look at these two little cheese balls. So, Mark says, they call me Mark the Shark. He Lindsay was like, well, I hate sharks. He was like, well, I won't hurt you. She was like, oh, good, protect me. Lindsay was toasty at that wedding, okay? Once she got down the aisle, baby, she was feeling nice, honey. I know it. Mark the Shark, I just, listen, I hope you ready, baby. Buckle your seatbelts, babies, because it's time to get crazy. I was definitely here for the pastor with the Boston accent, though. I love a Boston accent. That's my second favorite accent, right behind New Orleans. New Orleans is first, okay? If you're from New Orleans, go ahead and comment, because especially if you got the accent, or if you're a guy and got some dreads, period. So yeah. Um, Lindsay said her vows. Mark said his vows and whatnot. And as Mark said his vows, I mean, Lindsay's vows, they wasn't giving nothing. They was giving like, I could have wrote them. You know what I'm saying? Mark's vows was cute or whatever, but she kept interrupting. I was like, Lindsay, can you just keep it on mute and keep it cute for like 2 minutes, hon? It's not gonna take him that long to go through the vows. Just relax for a little bit. She was like, oh my God, you were looking for me where? On the Eiffel Tower. I wasn't there. No, you were looking for me where else? I wasn't there. You gotta be quicker than that. That's what she was doing. I was like, Lindsay, please, damn. So his vows really would have been cute if she kept stopped interrupting. So so Mark took out the ring, okay? He had to stuff it on her finger. I don't know what type of finger she had, hon. It looked like a normal size finger to me. Maybe the ring was for babies, but he literally had to squeeze it down her finger. As he was doing that, she gonna say, I wanted to hurt a little. Her dad was mortified, wish he was anywhere else but there. Dad was like, damn, this is my daughter. Yep, that's her, hun. Um, you know, they they held hands and whatnot, and they gave each other a little peck. It was kind of awkward, but it was okay. First kiss, whatever, whatever. They walked down the aisle. It is what it is. Did y'all see the double shot of them walking down the aisle? I was like, is this editing or did they walk down the aisle twice? Confusing. So they're talking at this point. The wedding's over. They're just conversating. And Lindsay said, Mark the Shark was giving her that wop. Baby, when she said he was giving her that wop, I said, oh, she's my kind of girl. I said, she is me in white woman form, okay? I like her. Lindsay is funny, but like I said, I couldn't be with her every day. It would have to be in doses, honey, little by little, okay? Can't take too much of her. So, she starts telling him all these things about her. She was like, don't give me dairy. I'll projectile vomit. I'm the crazy cat lady. I'm allergic to this, and this. And so later they sit down and Mark's like, well, I have 3 cats. She was like, are you serious? No, you have 3 cats? Are you guys serious? Why did you match me with him? 3 cats? And then he was like, oh shit, I knew I knew she wouldn't like my cats. And then she's like, I'm just kidding. I'm a cat lady too. Like, I have two. So now we'll have five. Oh my God. Five cats. Like, I don't understand cat people either. But child, they not from me to understand. Yeah. They were cute bonding over the cats though and whatnot. It was the fake panic for me. I said Lindsay is a character. She really just made the show more interesting towards the end because they was wrong for this 3 hour show, babe. I was supposed to finish this live an hour ago, hun. But they wanted me to be on here all late and whatnot. Like I ain't gotta work tomorrow. But it's cool. It's cool or whatever. It's fine. At least we made it through the first episode, and I'm glad they did do one wedding. Cause like I said earlier, they normally draw it out. Yeah, so like I said in the beginning of the live, I'm gonna be doing these lives right after the show every Wednesday. I'm gonna start going live. If it ends at 10, which hopefully it does, I'll be live by 10:05. I'm hoping every episode is not 3 hours. That would be ridiculous. But I'm still gonna be live at 11:05 because I just need to give y'all more content like right after. Like I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Um if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button since I'm doing these lives and you enjoy this show. Make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss any of these lives or reviews. And yeah, go ahead and comment what you think of this episode. Child, just wait till next week. I hope they just finish off with all the weddings next week. Because ain't nobody got time for this drawn out stuff. Who y'all think gonna stay together? Who y'all think is a hot Willacoochie mess? Just let me know in the comments. I love to hear it. And I love to talk back. I always comment back. I'm never not gonna comment. Always. So yeah. Until my next review, I will see y'all then. Y'all have a good night. Ta ta.